What's shaking, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and today we're going to do a quick book haul because I want to get these books onto my shelves if I can fit them in there. So the last time I did a book haul was in July, where I was just coming off of my birthday month, and I had all these kinds of things going on, and this is quite a smaller bit of a haul. So this is going to be August and September and the beginning of October. So let's go ahead and get started. So firstly, I do subscribe to the Broken Binding. So I did get the Ikasar Falcon, which is the second book in the Bitch Queen series. I think they retitled that series. But look how stunning this is. I have not read it yet. I've owned, I think I said the last time, I've owned the Kindle version of the first book for a really long time, but never dived in. And then I got the third book, which is The Dragon of Ginseng. See that? Also, just a freaking gorgeous, stunning edition. Broken Binding always just kind of knocks it out of the park. And it makes me really want to read these books. Okay. The next special edition I have is my Fairy Loot book, and that's going to be Son of Blood and Ruin. Now, this is by Marilee Layers. I butchered that, I know. I really apologize. But this also just has like such a stunning cover. I've never heard of this book, but it's supposed to be an adult fantasy, but we'll see. I have not read a lot of the Fairy Loot books, so I'm looking forward to getting to those. And then another special edition arrived on my doorstep, and that's going to be, y'all know I bagged this Kickstarter, and that's going to be The Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wong. So this is stunning. This is stunning, and the quality is awesome. And I am so happy I backed the Kickstarter. I have not read Sword of Kaigen, so I was kind of like iffy about whether I should back the Kickstarter or not, but I'm truly happy. These it's just a stunning edition, so happy to have that. I did actually win a few books in the interim since I last saw you, so let's talk. So I am a part of the Page Turners Discord. I will leave that link down below. This is run by Bo and maybe a few other cats, but he runs giveaways a lot, and he is a very, very great champion for indie published fantasy. And I won the giveaway for Renia by Carl Forshaw. So I can't wait to read this. This is indie published, of course. I'm not quite sure what is it about. I read the blurb when I entered the giveaway, but I can't remember it at this moment. But it is high up there on my radar, and I'm so happy and thankful to have the opportunity to have won that book. Also, I participated in the Epic Paperback giveaway, which was run by a bunch of people, and a bunch of indie artists donated their books. And I told you guys I was gonna win. I told a bunch of y'all over there, like, y'all are not gonna defeat me, like, this contest was meant for me, I'm gonna win. And I was one of the winners, and I actually got a physical copy of Dark Blade Assassin by Andy Peliquin. Now, y'all know I've already pulled this book out of my jars this month, but I only own it, like, I have it on audio, but I didn't own the physical, and now I do. Thank you, Andy. He sent this book and a nice signed sticker, and I just I appreciate this so much, and I cannot wait to get to this book. Now, I did buy a few books myself, so let's talk about it. I brought me a copy of The Bloody Course by John Marco. This was a 5-star read for me. This is an indie published fantasy book. I highly recommend it if you like seafaring adventures, if you like gods. I don't know, but this is a contender for my favorite book of the year, and I could not go without having a copy, so I brought myself one. And it's stunning. It's a great, I think this is by Felix Ortiz. Yes, it is. And it's great artwork. I recently went to Barnes & Noble. They were having their buy one get one 50% off. My daughter wanted a book, so I was like, okay, well, I can't not get the 50% off book. And so for that, I brought The Hexologist by Josiah Bancroft. I love Josiah Bancroft. He is one of my favorite authors. He is so genuine, and I actually have a signed postcard from him and a signed personalized note from him, and I love him as a person. And I loved the Sin Innocence series, the Babel series, the Books of Babel, if you will, and I cannot wait to dive into this one. I hear it's a very, very different kind of take, but excited to do it. I recently acquired The Starling House from Book of the Month by Alex E. Harrow. I actually have already read this by the time I'm filming this and absolutely adored it. Highly, highly recommend. I bought this one after I read it. I also, of course, received The Sunlit Man by Brandon Sanderson, which is Secret Project number 4. I think this is also, again, just a really, really stunning edition. I have only read one of the Secret Projects, which I read recently, which was Tress, and I'm looking forward to reading the rest of them. And if you've been watching my channel, a lot of you may know that I am invested in SFBO 9. So if you don't know what that is, it is the self-published fantasy blog-off competition run by Mark Lawrence, where 300 contenders put their books in a pot, and we see who's going to come out on top. So far, 5 finalists have been announced. There's 5 more to go, so I am collecting the finalists. So I have Master of Void by Wind Raven. I hear this is very coming of age story, and I can't wait to read it. I also love this cover, if you can see. I also went ahead and purchased the Wickwire Watch by Jacqueline Hagan. I read the first chapter in my SFBO first chapter reads. Really, really, really enjoyed that and cannot wait to dive into this one. I am planning on reading all of the finalists and kind of scoring them myself, so look out for all of that content on the channel coming up. I, of course, have already read one of the finalists because I'm just good like that and I can predict the future, and it's a good one. But that's all of the books I have hauled. I have tried to do very, very good in my hauling because I don't have a lot of shelf space, but I don't know. The books are itching. They are calling me to buy them. So let's get real here. Am I going to last on this book buying kind of ban? I don't know. We shall see. All right, guys, I will catch you later.